she enjoyed most was getting on a new horse and just seeing what all that horse was capable of doing. And she and I were galloping through one of our hayfields along the riverbanks of our ranch. And I remember the look when she turned around and looked at me when we heard this gut-wrenching sound. And she said, "Hey, Jenny, what is that?" And I said, let's listen a little bit. Let's follow that sound. When we came to the river, which wasn't very deep, there was a coyote trying to take the life of a baby fawn. She jumped off of her saddle, and she was in that river faster than I could say, she was there. And that coyote heard us galloping up. And when by Melissa's foot hitting the ground, that coyote took off. But she picked up that baby fawn in her arms, and she said, "What do we do? What do we do?" And I said, "Well, let's first of all see if it's even going to make it." And we looked over, and I said, "I have a plan." I said, "First of all, you have to know that this is against the law in the state of Washington." And she said, "Why? Why would that be against the law?" But Melissa wasn't going to give up. So I said, "You get up on your horse and I'll hand the fawn up to you." And that's what we did. And she rode that horse back just like when she learned how to carry a calf at cow camp, all the way back to the barnyard. And we put it in one of the old stalls, and she helped doctor it and fed it water and whatnot. But by the next morning, that fawn had passed away. But she said, "It's not because we haven't tried." And that's what I want everybody to listen. It's because we haven't tried. Let's try. We will carry on. We will miss her. And we will always have a spot in our heart for Melissa and the love that she brought in our lives. No matter if it's as a family, friend, a co-worker, a classmate, a soccer mate, she brought love just in her smile.